have as much style as James Gunn's Guardians movies or Taika Waititi's Thor Ragnarok. But returning director Peyton Reed has honed in on everything that made the first Ant-Man so charming and doubled down on it, from the offbeat humor to the zippy energy radiating from every scene. It's a smidge longer than its predecessor, but somehow feels tighter and more confident in its execution, which is a rare feat for a sequel. If you're hoping that Ant-Man and the Wasp will answer all your lingering Infinity War questions, you better temper your expectations now. As the trailers have revealed, the movie takes place in the aftermath of Captain America's Civil War, with our hero Scott Lang under house arrest following his shenanigans in Germany with Cap and the gang.
If I'd asked you, would you have come?
I guess we'll never know. But if you had, you'd have never been caught.
But that doesn't mean the film is totally divorced from the larger Marvel Cinematic Universe, and it's clear that the discoveries revealed here will play an integral role in Avengers 4 and beyond. The key characteristic that Ant-Man and the Wasp shares with the rest of the films in Marvel's Phase 3 is a focus on family. While Hank Pym and Hope Van Dyne are willing to go to any lengths to reunite with their family's long-lost matriarch, Janet, Scott's top priority is setting a good example for his daughter, Cassie. But he's also concerned with ensuring that his former accomplices, Louis, Dave, and Kurt, get a shot at rehabilitation too. The first Ant-Man is arguably the lightest of the MCU movies in both plot and tone, and the sequel has a similar playfulness. It wholeheartedly embraces the inherent ridiculousness of Scott's powers, mostly by staging some of the most inventive action scenes in any movie franchise. One area that could have used a little more creativity is the quantum realm, the microscopic alternate dimension where Janet Van Dyne has apparently been trapped for decades. After the psychedelic beauty of Doctor Strange, the trippy subatomic landscape feels a tad underwhelming. Once again, Michael Pena is a scene-stealing standout, but the effervescent Abby Ryder Fortson gives him a run for his money. While Ghost is an intriguing deconstruction of a typical comic book villain, there's a lot left unexplored, which results in her feeling one-dimensional despite Hannah John Common's best efforts in the role. Lawrence Fishburne doesn't get much to chew on as Bill Foster, but we get enough intriguing hints about his history with Hank and S.H.I.E.L.D. to make us wonder if he might show up in Captain Marvel. But it's Walton Goggins' Sonny Birch who feels the most superfluous, as he seems to exist solely to create roadblocks for our heroes, without the script ever really, justifying his presence. Luckily, for anyone who was frustrated with Hope's supporting role in the first film, Ant-Man and the Wasp truly gives equal weight to both of its titular heroes. Scott is still our point-of-view character, but Hope provides the film's momentum, as her drive to rescue her lost mother gives the story its emotional heft and provides plenty of standout moments for Evangeline Lilly, from Wasp's kinetic fight sequences to her swagger in dealing with Birch. Boasting some of the most creative action scenes and finely calibrated comedy in the Marvel Universe so far, Ant-Man and the Wasp doesn't reinvent the wheel, but it certainly knows how to make the ride even more fun. It's both a welcome change of pace after the doom and gloom of Infinity War, and a reminder that the MCU is malleable enough to tackle just about any genre and tone. Needless to say, we are eagerly anticipating Ant-Man and the Wasp's next album.
It's a pleasure doing business with you, Sonny. Change your plan. Hang on.
that lab, boys, whatever it takes.
Hold on.
Oh! That on the cameras is filthy.
They have bigger problems.
Yeah, I mean, I have jealousy issues. Whenever these heroes pop up in movies that I'm not involved in, I get jealous. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I'm still the Russos, and I still have a thing about it. It was important to have this movie be a standalone thing, its own beginning, middle, and end, and to sort of be a different tonally than, obviously, Infinity War.
We're gonna die. I don't want to die. We didn't die.
For me, it was really about taking what we had done in the first movie and forwarding those characters in ways that were interesting and hopefully unexpected. And obviously most excited about introducing Wasp.
She seems more intense.
There was a point really early on where she was going to be introduced in Civil War early on, but there just simply wasn't screen time to do justice to that character, so we've done it here.